And we're here. The final stream of Crash Saturdays. Weird to finally be here. It is weird. What started off as just a one-off thing back in December where I was like, hey, I'm gonna play Crash 1, and slowly turned into, hey, every Saturday for the foreseeable future, we're gonna play one of the Crash games. We're gonna keep playing through until we get through all of them. Finally at the end. Now, if I wanted to extend this out and postpone the inevitable, I could go through and play all the handheld versions of games that had ports, you know, like Nitro Kart and Tag Team Racing and the Titans and Mutant games, if I hated myself specifically for those last two, but I think this is going to be a good way to finish it off. Technically, yes, before the pedants come in here, because I'm also pedantic, technically there was also Crash Team Rumble in the mobile game, but neither of which you can legally officially play anymore, so they don't really count for this. So let's get this done tonight, chat. Welcome everyone. By the time you finish this game, not this joke. Why did I do that? No, it fits. It fits even better for tonight because it's about time we're done with this shit. Shit positively. Positive. Also, hello, Catsy Right over on YouTube. I'm just taking it in a second. Like, I don't know. It's strange to be here. No, I want to keep on the warped biker because I don't even think I got to use it much because I unlocked it. And then immediately played the one level where you have to play as Cortex and barely got to see it. So we're gonna wear it some more. All we have left is this world, the snacks dimension after it, and then Cortex Castle. So even if we run a little longer than we usually do tonight, I want to get this game done. Mostly because if I don't finish it tonight, it's going to be very awkwardly lopsided to play the last little bit of this next week, going right into possibly Kingdom Hearts, if that's what we start. I gotta spend the next week hardcore contemplating what we're gonna do for the next Saturday series. Also, we'll let this cutscene play out because I'm really nice. Oh yeah, Dingodile is just here.
Dingodile?
You just kind of abruptly.
If I was here to fight, you'd be Cactus.
He's with me. Found him lost out there. Caught him up on the whole time-space, you know.
I forgot how abruptly they just show up here.
I was enjoying the retired life, see?
Got it. Our bad guys had to change a heart too.
Bad guy?
God. Welcome Daffy Duck over on YouTube. Also welcome Cool Gamer. We're wrapping up with this. Oh.
Knows how to obey an order.
Entropy.
Take your ship to planet Bermugula and be on the lookout for ships approaching the Rift Generator. We can't afford any unwanted visitors.
At once, your foulness.
Everyone is here. World.
With such poise.
Naturally. As do you.
Also, this. Did this okay, question for chat to look up while we're watching this cutscene. Did this predate Loki, the TV show, where it had a very similar, strange plot point of alternate dimension versions of characters falling for each other? I didn't like it there, and I didn't like it here either. Which show did the interdimensional thirsting first? Place your bets in the comments. Because I'm not gonna look it up because I don't care that much. Also, here we go. We got this guy. I forget his name. Wait, hang on. What's his name? There's a Steam achievement. Ika. There's Ika. Was it really needed? No, it wasn't. It's just kind of weird. Like, it's just weird because it opens up the question where it's just, would you do that? I feel like most people I know would say no, but there's probably a few that would be like, yeah, no, I'd be into it. And it's like, you know what? Fuck. Okay, hang on. We're gonna restart because we're right at the beginning of the level. Dingo is just laughing. Yeah, Dingo. I can't tell if Dingo's into it, if he doesn't realize what's going on, if he finds it funny, what. But you know what? I'm with Dingo on just laughing it off. Oh, fuck. No, we don't need to see it again. All right, let's speed through this. Yep. I am glad that that standing still spin hasn't fucked me over yet. Again, I brought it up when it was first introduced in the game. On PlayStation, I know for a fact it screwed me over multiple times where it just didn't work. I don't know if anyone else has ever had that problem. I know I did. Also, I'd rather be on the ground for this so I can see the circle a lot better. I really like the gimmick of the flip gravity, but I just never remember it as much as all the other gimmicks. If I am going to be honest. Okay, so we want to flip, spin, flip. Especially, oh, never mind, we lose it. Especially when we get to stuff like this where it doesn't help. I was gonna say, but no, we just don't have it there. Flip, spin, spin, button. You can die 3 times to get a gem. No, I want to get the perfect relic while I'm here, Daffy Duck. Don't worry. Don't worry. Up. Wait. I can't go back, but look, guys, they didn't forget about Twinsanity. I don't know why out of everything from that game you'd want to reference, you know, quite possibly the worst aspect of it, but they didn't forget. Is that harsh to say that? Oh, wait, no. If they wanted to reference the worst part, they would have referenced Rusty Walrus. Never mind, you're excused, evil twins. So I always loved this guy, just because we never really got to see much of, like, Embryo's species. We never got to see anyone else like him. So I love that enemy that's just, like, a dude like him, but different. It's fun. I like alien designs. I also love how they stick to the walls and shit. Those are weird. I've never noticed these when running through. Who are these for? Who would wear these? No one in the Crash universe we know of is shaped like that. Maybe Cortex. The bird villain from Crash Bandicoot Twinsanity. Yes, Daffy Duck, thank you for noticing. I feel like there's a secret here. I almost wanted... Okay, I can't jump off. I was like, I almost want to check if it's back there. Oh, then we got these freaks. I don't get their deal, but I like them. Wait. Also, I will admit, as whatever as I find Ika, I love that his thing, like, reverses the music. Okay. This was cool. This was when his ability starts getting cool, because you get the momentum from the gravity flip-floppy shit. And it's used even better in Cortex Castle. Cortex Castle gets a lot of hate. Like, it's hard. It is hard, but it's not like that hard if we're being honest, guys, right? We can all agree. Gravity was in Sonic Adventure 2 and Mario Galaxy. Look, I'm not gonna claim this is the first game to have anti-gravity type movement. But I'm not sure if those games were the progenitors of it either. I think I got all the crates there that I needed. I'm fairly certain I touched a nitro back there, but didn't lose my mask. Hey, you. Bonk. Boom, boom, boom. The wall running stuff. It's genuinely some of my least favorite in the whole game, if I'm being honest. I feel I could be alone in that aspect of not liking the wall running stuff. It just feels really unnatural. I don't know if that's a hole in the ceiling. Okay, this is bullshit. Okay, because then you gotta do wall running, well, on the flipped gravity. Okay, technically you didn't need to be flipped gravity for that, but no, I just never felt like I got the hang of it all too much. Hey, you. Hey, buddy. What are you doing up here? Dying, that's what. Okay. Oh. Hey, careful. Careful now. Hey, there we go. That's part of why I didn't want to die. What do you do again? What do you do, buddy? Are you just a flamethrower? Oh, no, you're that thing. I was hoping to slide into you, but you know what? That also works. Can't catch me like that, game. All right, let's see if we can keep up the streak of not dying. I'd also like to, when we get to it, I want to see if I can get through Cortex Castle without dying. Yep. Which I am aware of how tall of a task that is conceptually. I don't want to hit that TNT yet, just because I know there's a switch up ahead. Okay. Okay. Wait, I just jump here. Whee! Or I know there's a switch somewhere in the level, like there's gotta be. Hip, hip. There it is. Bonk. Slide. Oh, okay. Good thing I had mask. Okay. Okay. All right. Gotta think on this a little. Not like that. Nope. Can you flip twice before hitting the ground? I gotta remember that. I gotta remember. Yes, you can. I was pretty sure that was a gimmick with it. Also, wait. Why don't I go under? Bonk. There we go. That's me using my brain. Not something that happens all too often. Okay. Hip. Hip. Okay. Okay, so I gotta do that, and then 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flip. Jump on that. Then carefully. Wait. Wait. Oh, do I need to like carefully try and jump and hit only the middle crate, or is that just something I gotta explode when I hit the nitro switch at the end of the level? I'm gonna hope it's the nitro switch thing, because I'm really not sure how else I'm supposed to hit that. Spin, get that while I'm here, then we'll go ahead and slide under. Get that, and we'll come back for it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4. Hang on, I'll mess with the media share in a moment. Not mess with the media share. Way too cheery music. Oh, you put on a trailer type thing. I can't stop and look. Ow. This game is hard. It is, but in a very satisfying way. Actually, hang on. What did you put on? Oh, Birdo and Smash Remix. Cool. I'm gonna be real. I might disable after this. I might disable media share for tonight because I want to get this game done and dusted. I want to focus laser on it and not have to pause. Yeah, laugh it off, asshole. Oh, and Knuckles. Oh, I thought he was already in Smash Remix. We'll watch this quick. Smash Remix plus extra. I'm getting a drink of water while this plays out. Then I'm dropping my. Oh, I dropped the lid to my water bottle. Fuck. Careful. This game is hard, but yeah, I do agree. Starly Skylight over on YouTube. It is, but in a satisfying way. Let me get a drink of water. Boo! Get Cloud out. Spider-Man. Specifically PS1 Spider-Man. I was like, man, get Cloud out of here. Thank you, Spider-Man, for listening. And
show me your moves.
That's cute. I gotta react to this because he got on the media share. Oh, and they got all of his moves? Or at least a lot of them, it looks like. Out of here. Oh, and Wolf, another one who's like, get him out. Who needs him? Look, I'll just say it. Nintendo 64 ROM hacking. ROM hackers for this console scare me. Because I was always under the impression that this console couldn't do a whole lot. Ultimate DK is kind of cursed, if I'm being honest. I was always under the impression this console could do a lot, but it was fairly limited. You kind of had to like bend the rules and kind of figure it out on your own. So to see shit like this, or like the litany of Mario 64 ROM hacks that do a lot. Oh, Game & Watch. You can't fool me, I know that sound. And they're gonna reveal it's because it's at the side. Wait, why didn't it make me green? Huh? Wait, why am I not green? It played the sound. Streamer bot. Streamer bot. Why am I not green? Hang on, wait, no. How do I refund that? Huh? Can't escape judge no matter what. Hang on, no, wait. Issue, streamer bot. Streamer bot, why did you not make me green? Make me green! Hang on, wait. What do you mean? Wait, it's not connected to OBS? Huh? Wait, oh, StreamerBot never connected to OBS all the way. Wait, hang on, we're having technical difficulties that I didn't notice because I just assumed it did connected. Connect. Status connecting. Why are you not connected? We have stream technical difficulties. I hate when this happens. I genuinely do. What do you mean not connected? Why is OBS Studio not connected? Okay, we're gonna close StreamerBot and reopen it and hope that fixes it. Don't media share. Don't do anything. Don't do any rewards for a minute here, chat. I'm sorry. I don't know why we're having this issue. We've like never had this issue. What the fuck? Come on, StreamerBot, are you gonna open? What the Oh, you love it when you go live and you get issues that like you've never. Oh, I thought that was Michael Jackson for a second. Okay, partially connected. Why are you not connected to OBS? Why are you not connecting? Hang on, wait. No, not connecting to OBS. What's going on here? Okay. WebSocket server settings. Hang on. We're on the fly seeing if I can fix this. Speedy quick. Hang on. Hold on. I'm sorry that we're doing. I don't know why this isn't working. Enable WebSocket. Okay. Generate new password. Copy that. Okay. Connect. Are you gonna connect this time? What the fuck do you mean disconnected? What is going on? That's my host. That's the port. Why are you not working correctly? Connect. Update all exit. If this doesn't work, we might just have to not have rewards turned on tonight, and I'm gonna have to fiddle with this over the weekend before Monday's stream, because I don't want to spend the rest of tonight No, it's just not connecting. I'm sorry, chat, but I'm gonna have to. Sorry that you wasted your points on that because I can't refund it now because it auto redeems. I am so sorry for like that, but to be safe, it's only fair that I go into the Twitch settings. So this is gonna take a second. I'm sorry. I really am. I've never had this issue ever. I've been using StreamerBot for months now. And I don't know why it's not connected. I haven't updated OBS and I haven't updated StreamerBot, so it's not an update issue. So we're going to go in here and we're going to disable the ones that it will specifically be working with. So frying pan's disabled, making me green disabled, drawing will still work, stop and talk about Lydian. Media share is done through different things, so we're fine with that. Speak of shit has to be turned off. I think that's it. So I really am sorry. And we're gonna I'll try and get that fixed over the weekend. Long ass detour over. Oh, that's right. We had the music muted. Where the hell were we at in this level? So I really am sorry. First time for everything, at least it wasn't an expensive one. Yeah, I wish, God, I understand why they don't do it, but I wish there was a way for me to like give points to channel members, even if it's like maybe a temporary, to be like, here, spend it on something else. But goddamn, I'll fiddle around with it off stream. I just feel bad because it always sucks whenever something like that happens, because it's always a case of being an issue you never have elsewhere. Are you gonna shoot? Oh, you can shoot through the wall! God! Okay, we're not getting a perfect on this level. I didn't realize he could shoot through the wall. And it doesn't matter if I die now. So kill you. Sucks that we lost out on getting the perfect when we had such a good run going up to that point. Can that guy shoot through walls? You'll be green in my heart. I'll be green in my fart. Okay. Can I get you to shoot that? Thank you. Thanks, bud. Real help there, Jimbo. I was actually hoping he was going to shoot the nitro. But, you know, not everything works out in my favor. As we've seen, are you a... Oh, you're a gunner. I genuinely couldn't tell what you were for a second because I've not seen you at that angle. I've also been trying to keep an eye out for... I've yet to see the, hidden gem on this level, so we're probably gonna have to come back to this level anyways to find the hidden gem, unless it's towards the end here, and then I'll just have to come back to this level eventually. Nope. Okay, I can't. What if I hit this again? Blam. Nothing. There's probably some funny Easter eggs on the wall there, but I'm not willing to look close enough. Oh, can I kill this guy? Look at this green little freak. And that guy, I love all the... God, I love having this side area because, again, it's a portion of the Crash universe. Hang on. Extermination. Die! Get out of here. Tabbing back over to see if it's fixed yet. Nah, I was tabbing over to see if StreamerBot fixed itself. It didn't. Up. Almost ran face first into a nitro. Okay, no. We'll have to come back, or I'll probably come back in my own time to see if I can get it. But hey, we got the time trial, we got the flashback crate, flashback tape. All right, let's just laser focus. Oh wait, that's right. I said I was also going to probably for the stream disable media share. I don't know why I left that enabled. Sorry, chat. I want to laser focus. I want to get this game done so we can move on to the next game and move on to the next series. Whew. Let's try and lighten the mood after the failure of turning me green. You know, let's actually have the debate, the little talk here about what series do we want to do after Crash.
We're en route to the rift generator, but we'd be a lot
Okay,
faster in-
cutscene. We'll let you play out.
What the? Tana?
I'm not losing you guys in this dimension too. I'll handle this.
And off she goes.
We're a team.
Also, I'm sorry.
Oi, what'd I miss?
I'ma be real. The whole thing with Tana in this game, I mixed on it because it's like, really, we're gonna try and give Crash Bandicoot an emotional core with like a split up and like a, oh, we're a team thing. I'm sorry, it doesn't work. That's like trying to, it's like trying to give an emotional core to an old Looney Tunes cartoon. No, we're meant to just beat each other up and make funny sound effects. Whee! How do I do the thing? Is that the guy from Crash Team Racing? Yes, it is! Bitcoin without a more detailed flashback of our world. Exactly. I could have sworn, wasn't there an ability where you could slide while already crouched? Or is that only if you're in like an enclosed space? It could be only when you're already in enclosed space. It's the fact that it's left too, like, obviously you can infer more than enough to know, oh, Entropy, girl Entropy killed Crash and Coco, ooh, but it's like, it also doesn't help that she's just not like the regular Tana. We don't know anything, she just kind of shows up. He's not like an established character and we don't really know much about her, so it's especially kind of weird. Okay, hang on, I want to look at how this goes. So we gotta do some flippy floppy bullshit. Wait, but what? Why aren't these active? I hit the time. I'm not that worried about it. I'm really not. But you know, let's have the actual conversation that I started to have before cutscene interrupted me. Do we want to do? He could disappear. I was like, what? No, stop. Do we want to do King? Oxide, shut up. You're such a fraud. I kicked your ass back in the day. Do we want to do Kingdom Hearts? Do we want to do? I forgot that's how these platforms work. Do we want to do Spyro? The main argument against Spyro that I have is just the fact that I don't have much of an affinity for his game specifically, but who knows, maybe that would change with a playthrough of them. All right, so we gotta go through here. Game, please explain how you didn't let me go through the hole when I was crawling. I don't even need to activate that platform. Fuck it. I don't care. You don't need that platform at the beginning. I do appreciate that this game does not treat him like an actual threat. They know he's kind of a fraud. They know he was just the guy Crash had to beat up in the last game, or in CTR. God damn! I mean, we already missed out on getting the perfect. Whee! 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 I don't think those count as green energy for me to reflect, do they? They do, apparently. I didn't think about it. Ah! I hit the trigger, game! Why are you like this? Arrgh! Spin. Ow. Spin! Yeah, shoot me. I want to see if I can reflect. No, it just kind of shoots them back into the wall. I was hoping to reflect it back into them. What is the hitbox on the super spin? All right. Enough playing around. Time to take this seriously. I don't want on that platform, but thank you, game, for the offer. Or I don't want it yet. Now I do. Wait, can I get one of them? Shoot this. But yeah, serious discussion with chat. And I know this is just like, this could easily be a thing that I just decide on my own, but I want to give chat that input of like, would y'all rather see me play through the Spyro games or the... Oh, that's how we're gonna do this, huh? Well, fuck you, what if I spin into it? Because I'll say now, my preference is I kind of want to give Kingdom Hearts more of a try. I think having Kingdom Hearts Saturdays is going to be just a wee bit more interesting in terms of what it's going to offer in new experiences, because I'm gonna be honest. Okay, which one? Fuck. Okay, game, I would have no way of knowing which one you wanted me to jump to. That's a little cruel. This one's a little bit more trial and error than the other bonus rooms. Rhythm Spiral has some diabolical anti-piracy stuff in it. Yeah, well, I'm a damn good pirate. Okay. They call me the best to ever do it. They call me the best to ever do it, wizard. That is exactly what they've called me since day one. I mean, if y'all don't have a preference, if you really don't care which one, I think I might do Kingdom Hearts, which I never thought, I'm gonna be honest, I never thought in a million years I would pick Kingdom Hearts over Spyro. Nothing against Kingdom Hearts, you know, it's just a case of like, oh, I fucked that up. Can I save it? I can't save it. I want to get this. I know I've definitely already missed some crates or something, but like the bonus stages I can never turn down doing. Or maybe I will turn down doing them. Genius here. You know what? Yeah, we're not focused on completion tonight. We're here to get to the end of the game so I can give my final verdict on it. If I just speed through the game and end it really quick, we'll go back through and do some of the time trials and see if I can get any platinums on any of them. Hell, maybe even see if I can manage a dev time. Very wishful thinking on my part. Oh, that was me getting the Wumpa. Okay. Got more of that flippy floppy bullshit. Ika, it is a fun mask, like I will say. It's just VVVVV though, you know? Crash, you ain't that slick. This gimmick's been done so many times, but I'm still gonna love it as a gimmick every time I come across it in a video game. It's gravity flippy shit and it's time travel shit that I'm always going to love in like any game. Wait, let that blow up. Base shit. Look, I'm mostly glad he's back because I love his voice. I love how in the original CTR they play him off as like slimy and slick and everything. He's sort of like slimy and evil, but in this one they know he's pathetic. You're not gonna get me with that crash for. I'm just a little too slick for you, game. Like he's such a pathetic loser of a character. It's great. It fits. It works. He was not a threat, much of a threat in the original game, in the original CTR, and he was even less of like a noticeable threat in Nitro Kart. Because I'm pretty sure he showed up in Nitro Kart. I don't fully remember, if I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. Oh, there they are. Isn't it so gross how lovey they are? No one likes that. Everyone disliked that, seeing those two like hold hands. Just the Fallout, everyone disliked that. It's just weird. You know what? No, I'll give this game a little bit more credit. I know I compared it to the stuff in the Loki show. At least this game, I'm pretty sure, didn't Loki have a scene where he talked with the girl version of himself and one of them made like a comment of, oh, wow, you're like my sister or whatever. Before the romance stuff happened, that made it even more weird. Please crash. Please crash. Please crash. Also, if you don't get the reference, this is like Cold Hard Crash. I'm pretty sure it's a reference to the crate layout, because we just had to remind you of the most trauma-inducing level from 2. Nothing wrong with self-love, but this is a bit far. I will always advocate for self-love. Y'all gotta love yourself more. Y'all gotta be happy with yourselves. I know pot calling the kettle black, or like glass houses and stones, or however you want to spin that saying, considering how I've admitted to my mental health. But y'all gotta love yourselves more. Hey, look, Starro. Okay, can I reach this? Also, I absolutely the mysterious glass house. Yeah, I'm so good. I'm so good at the video game. No, we're not restarting. I don't care. We're speeding through this. I am at the point where I'm at. This was kind of around the point in my original playthrough where I somewhat gave up trying to perfect the levels when I encounter them. I would give it like one try and be like, nope, I ain't doing this. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. What is that little mystery glob down there? Y'all see that? Like mystery floating glob of goo. Also, how the fuck do I get across this? Do I have to just... Please reach, please reach. The depth perception in this area specifically. I remember this because I saw that golden wumpa. The just get this over with part of the game. Yep. I never like having that part of a game come up where I have that feeling of, can we just get this over with? I want to go back to the fun part. Funnily enough, I've talked about it a wee bit, a squee bit here and there since I've been working on the script for it. But Captain Wayne kind of has a bit like that. Yay, slippery. You know what? I want to see if I can become invincible on this level, because I don't think I've become invincible at all in this game, because there's just so few moments where you can do that, because the game is more interested in pissing you off and trying to live up to the mantle of being the Dark Souls of platforming. Every day I kind of rue IGN. Wasn't that an IGN thing where IGN claimed Crash Bandicoot is the fucking Dark Souls of platform games? It's like, it's really not. Oh, that sucks. That sucks so much. I had the masks. Also, I hit X to boost. It just didn't work. I know for a fact I did, because I had to double check there when it popped that thing up to be like, wait, is it X? Like, yeah, it is. That was too far. This was the true, can we just get this over with part of the game? Remember that bit in Bears Repeating? What if we do it again, but randomly you're on slippery goop? And you're on the visually tricky to figure out alien planet. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something? This part, okay. This part is tense, but also this part is cool. I'll give this part credit. Just watching it all come down and... Bye, little bugoid. I hope you have a nice life without me. I really do. Yep. And I want to like this level more because, God, it is so pretty. This game is gorgeous. For all of its faults, it's a looker. It is a damn good looking game. Not that it isn't fun, this game is really long. It's this game is frustrating. This game will continue to be my pick for most frustrating game to discuss and dissect ever. Because it is long, but also it's not long if you're not going for the completion. If you're just going through the level, it's like what 5 hours, 6 hours, maybe? It's just that every individual level is way too long. So many of these levels, I feel like if we split this up to just be like, if this world was split up into 5 or 6 levels that were the length of old Crash 2 or 3 levels, I think that'd be a lot more manageable with the more frustrating bits. But it's the fact that you tricksy minx of a game. But it's the fact that, okay, like if this was a normal Crash length level, if these were all, hell, even Stowaway isn't that long of a level. Stowaway is like the perfect length of a Crash level. Yes, I died a lot on it, but since it is relatively short, that's great. Love when my Crash levels are 3 levels long. Did I accidentally say some shit that just don't make sense? Okay, how do I? Oh, there's a crate up there. I don't care enough to go grab it. The point that I'm trying to get across, but my brain is jumbled, is like Crash 3 and 2 were really good with their level lengths. No levels really outstayed their welcome. I think the only level that really truly outstayed its welcome back in the OG trilogy, at least off the top of my head, is something like Cold Hard Crash. Only because, okay, no, original trilogy, a lot of the levels in Crash 1 overstayed their welcome. In 2 and 3 specifically, Cold Hard Crash is like the only one I can remember thinking was way too long. And the one that involved you digging under the dirt to avoid like the piranha plants and shit, that one was also like, okay, game, can we wrap this up? But for the most part, those levels, they're short, so it's like, shortest Crash 4 level is the length of 3 Crash 3 levels. I wouldn't say that. I think like Stowaway was the perfect length. Like that felt like the length of a Crash 3 level. And I think that's why I kind of like a lot more. I think that also would have helped more with the game's whole padding issue. If it was a bunch of short levels with the incredibly difficult gems and everything, that would have made it feel a lot better. I'm almost curious. Oh, okay, game. Fuck off. That guy was on the left, so I assumed he was gonna stay on the left. I want to check out. There's that mod that was made for this game that like revamps how it all works, and I'm curious if they do that. If they take some of these levels and split them up to be like digestible. Why can't we have had a checkpoint right before that bit? Game? Why not? Why you gotta do me like this? And also, why do you have to make the alien slug thing control weird anyways? I do love Coyote Time normally, but the bugoid guy that you control here, something about the jump already, it's not delayed per se, but there's something about doing consecutive jumps that just feels wrong. Especially when it's between these platforms, it just feels really awkward. I can't quite put my finger on it, but it just doesn't feel as good as it should. Fuck you. Goop. Jump. We're near the end. I don't care that I'm missing crates. Okay, fuck you. If I was in the midst of like trying to get all the crates run, I would have been pissed about not hitting all 4 of those. I didn't even get 40% of the Wumpa. That's how much I'm kind of done with that level. Current pick for my least favorite level in the game. That one and Dragonon. They both get the fucking bronze medal. Not even bronze. Bronze is third place. They get the dirt medal. They get the one that was made outside. The Olympics sent one of the winners sent their kid out front to play in the dirt, and he made one out. Like, look, Dad, I made it for you. He's like, fuck you, kid. I got the gold medal. Give that shit to, what was that level even called? Give that shit to Crash Landed. Oh, rubbing dirt in the eye. Wasn't that the name of the canceled Crash game? You're gonna name your, maybe not overall worst, but at least my current pick for worst level after the game that never got to be. How dare you? It's about time. I'm gonna get a drink of water while this cutscene plays. How dare you?
What's the matter, hero? Couldn't solo this one?
Also, it sucks that we cut in. We don't even get to see them fight.
The last time I killed her friends, her screams were exquisite.
Delicious.
Stop.
Let's make this fun. Give them a sporting chance.
Ooh.
Entropy, you are an idiot. Why would you do that?
Let's see what you Mongols can do as a pack.
God, fuck that animation of them doing the spin together. Look, despite my random grumblings about how weird their pairing is, I do love the concept of two Entropies, because Entropy's already like my favorite villain in the series. Thank you, Akano. Oh, yeah, wait. Guys. Where were you when you got to this part?
Interdimensional domination.
Something monumentally stupid.
I was sitting on my couch with my PlayStation 4 controller when I reached this level and what it's going to show at the end. If you don't know what you're about to see, you're not ready. No, we're not there yet. I missed one, apparently. Wait, do you not get it if you miss one? You don't get it if you miss one. No, hang on. We're gonna restart that. You need to see what happens. I know I said we're mostly skipping over the completionist shit. Like, this is required reading. I don't know what one I missed.
Interdimensional domination.
I wish the camera would zoom in just a little bit here.
Monumentally stupid.
Not from our universe. I fly solo.
But I do also really love how this is set up as like a little trip down memory lane. Okay. I think that was the one I missed. Hang on, we're almost there. Ah!
My universe, Bandu bandicoots are considered pests.
Ah.
Is fit for extermination as a house.
Ah, come on.
Modern. Tell me.
We all love that bit, right? Right, Look, I'm not one to laugh when a game like has memes. You know, I'm usually a bit cynical because it's like, oh, really, you're tapping into memery? But like, it's the WoW meme. I can drop my cynicism for the WoW meme. I really do like the WoW meme. It's a simple one, but like, oh, okay, boom. Okay, we gotta. Hup. 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 Up, I fucked it up. Okay, how far back does it send me? Okay, just to this bit. And also, it's hard to be mad when it's giving me this power up to work with. Which you admittedly don't need, at least for that first one. Hup, hup, hup. Okay. Hup, 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 hup. Can I reach? I can reach. And then,
Our lost puppies found
and then we gotta do
their
the
way
flippy
home.
floppy bullshit.
Them down. Activate the security lasers.
Such great lasers. Only half of them have a chance of hitting me. Do I do anything here? Or do I just sit here and wait? Oh, okay, I have to hit it. I couldn't remember. Yep. I was like trying to remember. It's like, do I wait for him?
Enough! I won't be foiled by a flea bag.
And then you run.
Die.
It's a very fun. I quite like this fight for being like a bit of a chase sequence. Well, not a bit. It is just a chase sequence. It is tense.
Watch this bug.
Speed up, speed up, speed up, speed up. 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 There we go. And there you go.
Bandicoots.
You could argue it's a little anticlimactic, but I think it works considering the aura around it. There he goes.
We did it! Yeah, we did.
What's the matter? Unable to handle even the simplest of tasks? I no longer have need for our Cortex Alliance.
I like Cortex getting to have that little bit.
Let's plug up these holes.
And they do their thing. And there it goes.
Boy, not that it ain't been fun, but about my ticket home.
Right. Now that we've mended things, we can take you anywhere. Anywhen. After we rest. For now, I can only get us as far as the culinary capital of the universe. Neon City.
This also, if I'm gonna be real, the whole snacks dimension, I don't dislike it, but
Nachos.
it's a bit of a pace breaker, it feels like. We had the climactic fight against Entropy. We set up Cortex's heel turn. But then we got to go through a few levels of just running through this city for a bit. I don't know. It feels weirdly paced. But, the snacks dimension. Everyone's splitting up and have their own thing going on. All right, food run. We're almost through. I'm trying not to sound like I'm so tired of these games that I'm ready to be done with them. Because no, I'm not. I'm still enjoying it. It's just... some of the cracks of this game start to show as it goes on.
Crash.
We can meet with the others after we've explored. Now, which way are the food trucks?
At CTR. I also want to watch out for, I'm pretty sure somewhere in this level, there's a teaser to Crash. No, not a teaser to anything. There was an Easter egg involving Spyro where he has like a new design. No, I'm remembering. I just flat out wasn't a fan of this world, I think. I think part of it comes down to I really don't like the inverted stages, how they fill them up with water, and it's the most obnoxious gimmick out of any of the inverts, like even worse than the visual vomit ones. Like even the ones that are terrible visually, like scratchy and hard to look at, they played fine at least. The inverted stages in this world are god-awful because they had the great idea of making them underwater, so you're super floaty and slow. And these levels are already pretty long. So to take levels that are already a little long and be like, hey, what if we just slow it down even more by making it all underwater? It's like, did we need to though? We didn't need to though, game. But I suppose that's not really fair to levy against the levels on their own. But also my issue, I still hold with my issues of, man, pacing wise, these just feel weird. Oh wait, no, here's the other reason why I didn't like him. Because of the wall run, that just doesn't fucking work. Like, okay. This was the level where I really had a lot of the trouble with the wall run because it's just so finicky. Maybe it's just specifically those wall runs because of them being moving ones. Oh, I don't know why I thought I could hop across those. We spin. Yep. I thought I was gonna be high enough. Yep. We. Gotta stay away from all the big bad. I almost said bandicoots, and it's like that makes no sense. Up. Boom. I'm glad that they give you an Aku mask at least for this part. Bye, Akano. You're one of my favorites. You were simple but effective, and you're not tied to a bullshit wall running section that's annoying. How can I get across just how much I really don't like the wall run sections? Because I feel like no matter how much I complain, it's not going to truly get across how much I don't like them. I do like that little bit, you know, that is a nice bit of flow. Oh, we're back to it. Oh, and now it's wall running, but now you got to pay attention to what obstacles are where. Great. Great. Wow, I didn't get all the crates. I earn half of the clear gems. Oh. If I got to look. After all this and all these levels and being told, hey, you've only gotten half. I don't know, it's like like a shiver. Oh boy. I remember really disliking this level. I don't know why I almost said episode. This level could give Crash Landed and Dragonon a run for their money. We'll see if it's as bad as I remember. I just really remember not enjoying this one. All right, we start off with Dingo at the very least.
Let's see if these tall poppies know how to smoke a steak.
Vacuum. Die. I still want to hit crates where I can. Hit. Just for fun and games. You know? It's still fun to break crates even in a bad level. Okay, I shouldn't call this a bad level because I'm still unsure if it is. Or if my memory's just playing tricks on me. Bonk. Why didn't you hit the others? Why are you like this, TNT crate? Fuck you, die. Also, why can't Dingo Dial do a slam? That feels like right up his alley.
Blimey, it's not to think about that.
I didn't even notice what the sign said. Oh, well. Oh, you're fucking kidding. Okay, no, we're not breaking crates anymore. We're just moving on. We're speed running this shit. Because I didn't realize that these guys could only be hit from the top, even though they don't have any dangerous body parts on their sides. Blow up. I blew up Malaysia type shit. Alright. Hip. Just avoidant. What is that? Oh yeah, dingoes. He gets all existential about this.
Does this mean I have franchise potential?
Yes, Dingo. You're going to get your own 3D platformers. All starring you.
Am I a franchise? Could I open a restaurant in an airport?
Okay. Look, as this game pisses me off, it will still give me funny dialogue. I really like that that his aspirations go as far as, can I open a restaurant in an airport? It's hard to hate this game. I don't even hate this game. I really hope people don't walk away from these streams thinking that I absolutely hate this game. I don't. It's just a genuine case of, God, it's so frustrating. Because I see all the potential, and then how it ended up. More so than any other like Crash game in general, I wish I could peek behind the blinds of what development, like even more than Twinsanity. As much as I'm curious about Twinsanity's fucked up development, I genuinely want to see what this game development looked like behind the scenes. Who came up with certain ideas? Why was the game arbitrarily extended the way it was? did they mean to do that? Was it like an executive decision from the higher ups? I'm so curious. I still stand so much that this game is close up. Game, I'm trying to be real nice to you. This is, to me, one of the most. I said it in a previous stream. This is Potential Man, the 3D platformer. Because with just a few changes here and there, it would be the best Crash game. Hands down, bar none. No debate necessary. But as is, it just ends up being frustratingly down the middle, in my opinion. I don't remember dying this much this section. Maybe this is the reason why I don't like this level all too much. Maybe I blocked it on my memory. Yep. Can't believe I cleared both sets of nitro with that. How does that not clear? How does that not make me land there, game? Explain yourself. Okay, can I grab you? Throw. Cool, make it easier. If only for a parting moment. Hit. Oh, I don't want to know what happened there. I want to just accept that it happened. Hit. I swear to God, if it didn't let me catch on the edge of that, I was going to crash
Wonder
out.
what the local delicacy is here. I hope it's spicy and fried.
Wow. Also, you know what? I'm just gonna say it. These levels feel just weird tonally after the final boss. It's not just a pacing thing. It's like, I don't know how else to put it. Can I not hit these? There we go. I just wanted to grab that. And then bonk. Bonk. And then she gets grind. Does she go? Nope, she can't go below for some reason. She also can't kick while on them. Wow, I love that Crash is weirdly enough more capable on the grinds than Tana is. Are you not gonna let me grab onto the wall, game? Oh, that's right, you have to. I thought you had to grapple on. My bad. Yeah, no, thank you. I don't want to do this challenge. Oh, I was trying to figure out here what I had to do. I know I hit the trigger. Oh my fucking God, we gotta start over. Okay. My patience is it's gone by this point. I want to get to the good levels again. Cause this ain't it, Chief. I think I was right in my initial idea of we might have found levels that can dethrone Crash Landed.
Yeah.
Pew pew. Oh, I want to see if I could hit this. It's so weird that you can't do the usual stuff that you can do as Crash and Coco, as Crash and Bernstein. Crash and Bernstein, Crash and Bernstein. I don't remember that show. I don't know why. That show randomly beams itself into my head like once a week. I'll just be sitting around and something will remind me of it and be like, that was such a weird show for Disney XD. Like, it's a Muppet show, but it's edgy or something. I don't know what it was going for, if I'm being completely honest. I used to watch a lot as a kid. I'm so tired. I want to be done. I used to watch it as a kid. I don't like it, but I'm more than willing to bet if I watched it now, it's one of those shows that like that is not held up at all. You know, you watch it now, it's like, oh, Crash, you can't say that. Am I? Oh, you're supposed to jump over. Oh, I just. I want to like playing as Tana and Dingodile more because they are fun change-ups, but these levels are just not fun. It's just not fun. It's long and it's just kind of tedious, and we have another one to do where we play as Cortex, and bonk. You know, that's the only time in this level I'm pretty sure we have to swap tracks like that. So it's even more weird, like, why would you just randomly introduce that I can do that as Tana, when Tana can't do all the other things that the other Bandicoots can do? Alright. I do feel bad just kind of skipping through the level and not, like, engaging with it, but the game's already burnt me out so much with how much it wants to drag on these levels that are not fun. Again, look, people hate on it, unfairly in my opinion. I like Cortex Castle in this game. I like how much of a challenge it is. It's supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be a test of everything, but not like in an unfair way. And it's also clever in how it's a test, with how it layers all the different masks onto you. It's cool. Tana, I need you to stop. Oh, now you give me a mask. Now you give me the, hey, you've died a few times mask. That's not gonna help much, game. Because I'm pretty sure the masks don't go through the rail obstacles, which is, in my opinion, kind of criminal. I think they easily could make it be that you like hit them and maybe you bounce back. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Boom, boom. Maybe I just find these parts so boring because they're kind of just glorified quick time events. And I'm a vocal anti-quick time events person. Most quick time events are just boring, y'all. I want to actively be doing things, not playing what is essentially just a rhythm game. Oh, so you couldn't have put like a zipline thing here? Oh, I was supposed. Oh, where's the checkpoint? No! See, I was waiting for it to offer me a thing to zip to because it didn't look like I could reach. I'm beating this game tonight. And like the craziest thing is, I say these levels are long. I feel like if people watch through this gameplay and they're gonna be like, oh, these levels aren't that long. They're a few minutes, but I only say they're long because they're longer than like what old Crash levels used to be. That's the point I try and get across when I say these levels are long and annoying. Older Crash levels typically weren't this long and tedious. Maybe Crash 1. But like that's it. Remember children, that is the outlier. You don't count Crash 1 when talking about the good of the classic games, because it's the worst of the original trilogy by far. The end is right over there. It's in sight. We're almost through. And they put checkpoint here because this part has absolutely, for so many people, ended playthroughs unfairly. You're just playing Frogger. Whatever cruel beast of developer said, hey, let's make the players play Frogger. Yeah, you got it right. Cool gamer, you're just playing Frogger. That level right there, Rush Hour, that was the level that truly cemented to me, oh, I don't want to 106% this game. Because that would require the perfect relic, which is getting through the level, hitting all the crates, finding the gym, doing everything perfectly in one run without dying. I'm getting another drink of water. This game hurts my feelings. This is genuinely like why I was so torn last week when I played this about when I eventually rank all these games. Where do I put this? Because if you isolate it on its own, it's a fantastic 3D platformer that just has several like rough spots that are like not great. And then when you compare it to the other games and take everything into account, it's just, okay, hang on. We're in a level where we can see it well. Let me climb up on here. Cortex's default face. This almost makes Rush Hour worth it just to have this. The fact that this is his default face. Let's try and see if I can get through here. I know how to shoot, game, don't worry. I'm so tired. It's also gaps like that where it's like, I can't tell, am I supposed to jump or dash through? Like, okay, tell me, does this look like it'd be a good usage of the dash or just a single jump? Because you'd think just a single jump, but you don't quite make it with a single jump. I know I died again. It was to prove a point. And part of me is kind of like, that feels like an issue that happens throughout the game. It was kind of in the OG trilogy too. But again, those levels weren't that long and such. I don't think I've experienced it too much because I have so many memories of the levels and how they play out for me to be like, oh, nope, I know exactly how far this jump is. But then every once in a while you get a level like this. Good job. Good job, Crotex. Good job, Crotex. May your conquest be vast and legendary. At least this level is on the shorter side. What the fuck happened there? Hang on, can I get that to happen again? Or I was like stuck. Oh. Look at him go! Look at him go! Look at him go! What if I dash on it? Look at him go! I'm very easily amused. Defying physics. Can I do it on this one too? Wait, hold on. Nope, it was just only on that last one apparently. Bang. Yep. You had a bit too much coffee, maybe a little. Speed. Up. You would think it would be a case of maybe you have like a little bit of a grace period to jump. But no, the game just kind of says, fuck you, jump, sink or swim. To be fair, we are near the end of the game. It's hard to ask for the game to... Okay. Fuck Steven Universe. I don't know why that's coming to my brain. I have 1,000 cereals. Yum yum. My brain is just in goop mode where I'm just gonna say shit to process these levels. If you get my funny references, you get a cookie. If you don't, you're just gonna have to accept that I promise I'm not going... Okay, I can't promise that I'm not going crazy playing this game, but I promise. Think fast, chuckle nuts. That's exactly how the meme goes. You're gonna have to trust that when I'm just saying random shit, I'm probably... Bell. Wait, Bell. I'm probably quoting... Fuck Steven Universe. God damn it. Guy, shoot everything full of holes. Shoot up the hotel. No, that was on me. That one was on me because clearly 2 go by. You know, clearly I'm the idiot. I'm the idiot. How many? Is it just a 1? Just a 1. Okay. Tell me, future dimension, what is the purpose of having... That one was delayed. That one was bullshit. Like, it has 3 that go, but they're delayed. That is some grade A bullshit. I'm shooting everything full of holes. I'm blowing up this hotel. I'm blowing it up and I'm putting... Silent anger. It's just silent anger now. How many? Just the 1? Okay, fuck you. I don't even care anymore. How many? 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm glad you made up your mind that time on how many. Oh, fuck. Channeling my best Adam Sandler. Donkey Kong. I am so glad this... Look, I've already said how much I wait, hang on. Let me checkpoint. Hang on. All criticisms are set aside for a moment while we play around with broken physics. Why is it like this? I gotta take the small hits of dopamine where I can, okay, chat? And Cortex doing this hits so hard with the dopamine. All right, back serious. We're serious now. Die. Look, if this game didn't have optional 1-ups, it would go way down in terms of my enjoyment. Okay, how? Ah! Me too, Crodex. Me too. Do I have to... Yep, I gotta do that. Though I don't know if it's much fair to give solace to this game and be like, wow, I sure am glad that the 1-ups are optional. It still doesn't quite forgive all... What? It doesn't quite make up for all of the other issues. Why can't I jump up there? Why is that only so slightly higher? I'm going to piss everywhere and turn the stream yellow. That is where we're at with this level. You're too late, Crash. I've found a way to break physics, and I will use that knowledge to create a machine that will destroy you. That was a terrible Cortex. I'm not sorry though. Okay, how do we bonk? Squishy. Squishy. Squishy mode. I'm so glad I had a mask with me because I did not feel like trying to time that correctly. Die. Die. Perish. I'm glad Cortex has a gun that just turns... Why didn't he use this gun on Crash? Why didn't he not try to use this gun on Crash to turn Crash into cinder block? Cortex, are you stupid? Don't answer that. Yes, you are. Of course you are. That's kind of your gimmick by now, is that you're a scientist, but you're also just a fucking moron. Like, if we're all being honest. I love Cortex, but like, he's a dumbass. A lovable dumbass, but a dumbass nonetheless. Oh, finally, we're almost out of the snacks dimension. Cinder from Diamond Dungeon.
Who cooked it? Heat was too high. That's why it was all rubbery inside.
I'm getting another drink of water.
I liked the pickled wumpa leaves.
Cortex, you can't. Why did you not see it before?
Here it comes. Yeah, kind of obvious, like, betrayal here. Oh, Crash and Coco. What? Tana says hell? Oh my god. Here comes the final part of why completing this world will leave you a soggy lump of bread by the end. This one-shot, really difficult platforming section with crates. Like, I'm sorry. This section should not have had crates. It should have been a difficult platforming challenge to test your quick thinking. It should not include crates as well. This is up there with the bears repeating, like, polar bear chase part of like, why did you make this like this? Why, Toys for Bob? Someone on the Toys for Bob team is secretly a demon who has made a Faustian deal, a Faustian bargain to make Crash fans' lives hell for no apparent reason. Also, in a game that's been all about momentum and movement and smoothness, the fact that you can't get across there with one clean jump, that hurts. Ah! Okay, that was good. I don't care anymore about getting the crates. I just want to survive. And the thing is, you have to keep moving forward because eventually you'll run out of platforms if you're not fast enough. This isn't like this isn't like the usual sections where there's a finite amount, or where there's a looping infinite amount. Betrayed by your worst enemy, yeah. Who'da thunk it? Oh fuck, and the Willy Wombat skin. No, I'm glad I didn't get all the gems because I don't want to see that.
There's another way I can break this cycle of endless fighting between us. I can go back to where it started. I can undo my greatest failure.
And the game up, I bumped the ship right.
He means you, Crash.
This is where the game gets good again. This is where it gets good again.
Bye-bye, bandicoots.
Because, yeah, no, this is like a really genius usage of the masks. This is such a smart usage and smart way to like up the stakes after already beating Entropy.
And now for me to stop me.
And it kind of all ties into working as like this big celebration of the original trilogy by taking it back to where it all started. So now that we're out of, I'm flipping off the snacks dimension as I slide away because genuinely fuck that place. Oh, wait. Okay. Here's where we're going to get some of the hardest levels in the game, but hard in a Crash way, not in a... These levels, they're hard. They're hard as fuck. But they aren't annoyingly hard as like the snacks dimension are. There he goes.
You again? You two are so clingy. Take a hint already. Who's
Yeah.
on my super secret personal frequency? What? Who is this?
I love this.
This imposter! Do you not recognize your own face? I've come from the future to warn you. If you try to turn Crash Bandicoot into the general of your army, you will fail. The machine rejects fraud. Fiend! Embryo, alert the guards! Why won't I listen to me?
It's fun. I love time. I genuinely, I will. It bears repeating. I fucking love time travel gimmicks.
Identical in appearance. Beady eyes, lips like two overripe bananas, skin like a jaundiced mole rat.
Ah, fuck. I also like that. That line implies that Cortex is aware of his quote-unquote flaws, but he loves himself anyway. Guys, remember how we were just... Sorry. There was an escaped orangutan. Wait, hold on. Draw the Wiz holding a TNT crate as it's counting down. You know what? Sure, that'll be a fun little... We're near the end of the game. I don't have to worry anymore about rushing through. If I somehow don't beat these next like 4 levels in the next hour and a half, that completely comes down to me being an imbecile. But as I was saying, guys, take Cortex's advice. Self-love, you know? Has StreamerBot decided to reconnect yet? Why do you hate me so, StreamerBot? All right, let's pull out the Mario Paint music. Come on, Paint is open. OBS, can we not? There we go. All right, let's fun little distraction. Draw the Wiz. I like how it's the Wiz and not just Wiz. It's me. So we gotta start with the... Oh god, Paint's lagging. It's lagging a bit. We'll have to make this a short one. No, we can't have him show that much empathy. More like annoyed, like... There we go. Maybe we tilt one eye down a little bit. I kind of want to tilt the hat too. There we go. There's him. How do I want to pose this? I gotta think a little. Kind of want to have him like leaning. No, leaning against it isn't gonna work. He said holding anyway, so let's draw the crate itself. If I could get a shape that I enjoy. And we'll have it at 3. You know, just enough time. Just enough time to really take in what's about to happen. How do you draw someone holding a box? This is a challenge. This is why I like these little draw this things, because I have to on the fly figure out how certain shapes are drawn. Shapes that I normally don't draw too often. So we'll put one arm like this. Kind of holding it from the underside. From the undertail. Now we're gonna cut and put this on a new layer. This is exactly how Bob Ross would have done it. Just trust me on this. Flashing back to when I played Sonic Adventure on stream and I put on fucking Bob Ross music while talking about drawing Sonic. I don't even think I drew him. I think I was just talking about drawing him because someone brought it up in the chat. No, hang on. Before we do that, I want to adjust how this is a little bit, like put it more up there. Like he's dejectedly looking down at it. How the hell do I draw this other hand? Like that, I guess? I'm gonna super quickly color this because I know that the ad break is coming. Yeah, there it is. This probably isn't getting finished before the ad break, but it's fine. It's got like the yellow lines across the top and bottom that I didn't want to draw on with the black because it would have clogged up the image way too much. Got to get the right purple. It's a very specific shade of purple for the down here and for the hat. I don't have it saved on me. That's close enough. Because the beard's like a bit more pinkish. Also, I just realized this whole time I meant to put this on. I think I've talked about it before. My little like PNG tuber avatar is literally just, I took my TF2 soldier loadout and just kind of cartoonified it. That's why the beard is such a vastly different color to the rest of everything. Because that's like the shade the Allfather gets when you paint it with the purple. It's just kind of stayed as a little design thing. Now the pants need to be like a darker blue, you know, something closer to like this, I think. And then the shirt itself, it's like a lighter blue like this, because this is roughly like what the shirt of the soldier is. Just because I wear the, what is it? It's the Allfather and the parka painted purple. That's why you got that purple across the front. Shoes, I think I took a little more creative liberty with because I didn't want to do, his boots are like mostly gray in game, but I wanted to throw a little bit of just a splash of brown in there. I typically do wear like either black or brown shoes, and I felt like black shoes wouldn't look good because that's just solid black down there. It's just Then gotta get that skin tone in there if I can find it on the color wheel. Nope, not quite. There we go. There we go. And then this is the part that I always struggle with when I don't have it directly open, is getting the colors of the glasses. Because those who snow, it's literally just like a saturated version of the bisexual flag. You're an old stupid wizard back from ads. Oh, I've been sitting here yapping. I didn't even realize ads were going quite yet. I was just kind of yapping about why I look like this, why I look like it. It's so weird. It's me, but I also refer to myself in third person when referring to like this depiction of me. Old wizard heads will remember the eyes on my like avatar used to be, if I can get like the color in here right, it used to be like an orangey glowy red. let me, it was like that, kinda, maybe a little bit more, with like a yellow glow in the middle. That was a holdover. Random fun fact, just because I feel like talking about while we're on it. I used to represent myself with just my TF2 loadout, but whenever I would render it in SFM, I always, well, and then Blender. I didn't use SFM for too long. I moved on to Blender pretty quickly. I didn't want the eyes to show because it felt weird. I never knew how to pose them, and I just liked the visual of the glowing. So I would always stick. I had a modified version of the texture of the sorcerer hat that makes the glasses like thick. They don't show through at all. And then I would shine like a light on them to make them glow in the renders for the videos. I remember that along with the TF2 model. Yeah, back a long time ago, I used to be just a 3D model of Soldier down here doing shit. Then I took that basic idea and was like, what if I draw it? What if I draw it? Because look, as much as I like Blender was such a fucking pain whenever I need to make like poses for a video for the talkie bits where I put myself in, and it's low-key why in some of those older videos I would very sparingly show myself, quote unquote, on stream on the video, because it was always a pain to set up the scene. And then I thought about it, it's like, why don't I just draw? Why don't I just redesign them to be like, to be this? And then I threw the funny colored glasses on because pride, and also it just looks neat, and also because as much as I like the orangey yellow glow, it kind of broke up the colors in a weird way, having the big orange when the hat already has orangey yellow on it. So having the color scheme consolidate to more pinks, purples, and blues kind of fits in with the rest of it. But there we go. That's enough splurging and talking about design. I gotta get back to playing Animal Crossing on my Nintendo 3DS. I gotta get back to the game. To the game! Never mind, I'm actually getting a drink of water while we also look at this. Thank you, Calvin. And you know, shit like this I wouldn't have been able to do with the old 3D rendered avatar. Couldn't do this, or maybe I could, and I'm just not nearly smart enough to figure that out. Probably not. Hello, welcome, Calvin, welcome. Hup. We are wrapping up with Crash 4. I have officially given up with attempting to 100% the levels, because we have reached that point in the game. From Globulon, or whatever the space level is, Globulus, Galvatron, Mars, whatever the fuck the alien dimension is, from that onward, when I first played, I hit the point of, I'm not even going to try and go for the perfects or the flashback tapes anymore, because these levels are just not fun. Except for, I will concede, here's where I stray from the norm again, I think Cortex Castle is fun. I like Cortex Castle, and I kind of like parts of Toxic Tunnels and Nitro Processing. Parts. Namely, not the bits in Toxic Tunnel where you have to do the multi-gem path. If you know, you know. Because if you've played them, you also have a bit of a crazed look in your eye, as you also try to grapple with who on the Toys for Bob team hated humanity enough to make that whole section the colored gem path. I'll reiterate what I said back in the Crate Escape. Someone on the Toys for Bob team has made a Faustian deal with the devil that for every infuriating controller busting section of a Crash level, they get another year extended onto their life or something. Like that's my conspiracy theory, and I will stand by it. Would you take that deal? For every like controller breaking frustrating part of a game, you get another year. I would take that deal. I'm not blaming them specifically. I blame the demon that presented that deal to them in the first place. We're walking, and we're waiting And the edge of our seats anticipating. Boom. Die. Yeah, kind of fucked up. Also, this game really needed like some kind of barrier or something to show you this is where you're gonna lose your mask. Because it will just kind of cold clock and be like, oh, sorry, you don't have your mask. You don't have your funny mask anymore. See ya. All right. Look at these boys. Look at these greenoids. You blow up when you touch them, but I love their designs. I still wouldn't deal with the devil. I do feel like there'd be some kind of catch. Yeah, the catch is that you no longer get to make Crash Bandicoot games. So now you've only added a few years onto your life, and that's it. The demon, the devil, whoever you made the deal with saw into the future and knew that Activision was going to be fucked up and evil and canceled plans for Crash 5 and be like, okay, what, they're going to get like 5 or 6 chunks like added onto their life. Whatever. This level isn't that bad. Like when we get to Toxic Tunnels, you'll understand why I say that, why I bring up that bargain idea again. Bam, bam, bam. Also, this is just fucked up to put this guy right at the end of that when it's so hard to gauge. Yep. I saw that light fixture up there and thought it was a platform or something or other. Yep. Yep. I want to get these because, I don't know, I might as well while I'm here. Yep. Is that all of them? Looks like it. Almost just ran off into the water. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 3, 4. I do want to do like a little ending part where I talk about this game like as a whole when we get to the end. I don't hate this game. I gotta keep saying that. It's like, no matter how much I curse this game out and whatever, I do not hate this game. Yes, Cortex, you do, but I love your voice. I love Lex Lang. Go boom. And we run across here and we do all this. And we avoid the greenoids. I don't know why I keep using the term greenoids. It's a term for my friend group and I fucking bugoid, greenoid. Great terms. Hup. Use them in your everyday vocabulary, please. I'm begging you. Please. Yeah. Yeah, I love Lex Lane's voice so much, and it's gonna help ease the pain for this. You know, I don't hate this game. I don't, but I hate the wall running sections. I will always hate the wall running sections. Alright, we're almost through. This level also is not that long. Like, this level also has the benefit of not overstaying its welcome too terribly long. Like, we're already near the end. More of that speed. Oh, it's so cool. Yep. It is just so cool. That's... And I feel like a blithering idiot when I have to try and talk about it because I have to try and... I don't have to try and explain why that's cool. Why this is easily the coolest mask in any of the Crash games. I don't have to justify it. You all know why it is. Yep. Oh, you can run along that edge there. Road to Nowhere reference. No ducks. No ducks allowed. None. Get them out. Alright, we're in the home stretch because I believe all that's left, and I could be wrong because I am wrong often. I think all that's left is Toxic Tunnels, then Cortex Castle, and then the final fight. I'm so glad I don't have all the colored gems. So I don't feel an obligation to go through the colored gem path to show why it is quite possibly one of humanity's greatest mistakes. And also why this level in general is just kind of the pits. Like right away, having a level start with that immediately gives you a vibe. I don't know, how else do I describe the vibe? It gives you the vibe, it gives you Sphinxinator vibe.
Why did you? I have to choose a bandicoot. If I just stuck with the wombat, this all could have been different.
That, okay, cute dialogue.
Wombat. This bandicoot is strong, clever, and above all, loyal.
And I like how this plays into the flashback tapes. Like, Cortex's decision plays into it because he's so certain. Well, look, we did all this training, so clearly, the Bandicoot's the right choice. Also, not necessarily a good thing, but these are a nice little reference to, like, the Electro Gates from Crash 1. I say maybe not a good reference because I don't know why you would want to be reminded of, like, the lab. Oh, fuck. Okay. Game! I touched the wall run! Like, what is this game's problem with the wall run? No, it's fine. I missed this anyways. I mean, it's not fine because I still had to deal with it, but like... Anything over here? No. Like, chat, run that back. I very clearly touched the wall there. But the game disagrees because it hates me, because it... Up, and also I forgot. Look. Oh, never mind. There's 273 crates. Yeah, no, fuck that. Trying to... I was gonna be like, I might as well try and get all the crates. Nope. Nope, I forgot. We're still in the fuck that, I don't want to do this part of the game. I remember someone, I don't remember who, but someone had came to the chat and said like, oh, you shouldn't consider the completion stuff as part of the quality of the game. But it's like, look, could you imagine how crazy it would be if I said, this Mario game is great, but hitting blocks just, you know what? In some of these levels, hitting blocks just isn't that fun. I don't want to do it. Like, how crazy would that be? That would be like, wait, what the fuck? That sounds like a bad Mario game. I hate Dragonon so much. So then flip it around and be like, yeah, you know, this is a great Crash game aside from some levels that are just really not fun to go through and break all the crates in. That's where my argument kind of comes from and stems from, of why you kind of gotta, when judging these games, to be slightly fair, it's not like the Mario games ask you to break every box in a level, but like, how else can I spin it? It would be like, I don't know. It's such a unique issue for Crash specifically. Like, no other platform level or platforming game can I really say has that issue of judging it based on full completion, especially because I don't full complete a lot of games typically. I'm very casual a lot of the time with my games and how much I enjoy them. It's only the Crash games that I am so insistent on, like, doing a lot of the completion isms in it. Maybe it's just the inherent masochism energy that comes with the Crash games. They make the levels hard because they know players are gonna play them. And then players play them and are like, wow, yeah, that was hard. Wow, yeah, that was hard. And so the devs have to up the ante. Endless cycle, but with me and the devs. Oh, just breaking that. I'm not dealing with counting to 5. I'm also not dealing with this bugoid. You can't make me. The game can't make me. I don't think I can make it across there. Ah, the checkpoint was right there. I am gonna. What the? What? I managed to jump on the electro field. Okay, maybe I am a god gamer. Maybe I know what I'm talking about with these Crash games. That was totally an intentional thing I did. You bet. Up. I'll see. I'll check your message in a moment there. When I am out of danger. One of the few platform mascots I say has a pretty consistent history with 100% is Kirby. I would be inclined to agree, but I'm a bit of a Kirby LARPer. I've not played a lot, and what I have played, I don't think I've ever 100%ed any Kirby game. Why can't I run off here? This pipe is not blocking me. Yep. Precarious timing there. Yep. Fuck that guy. Yep. Like I like the Kirby games when I've played them, but I've only really played, what have I all played? Played Superstar and Superstar Ultra, both great games. Yep. I've played Epic Yarn, but I didn't bother 100%ing it. Excuse me.
Mother's name, Sharon. Childhood pet, broth with googly eyes. Favorite food, buttered noodles. Butter on the side. Henrio, change the password to my diary. This room's been snooping.
I don't know why I really love the dialogue is so good in this section. Because it's literally just Cortex talking to himself, and I could listen to Cortex read the phone book and I would be all set with calling that one of the best games of the decade. Stop and talk about Ledian. Okay, we're gonna stop and talk about Ledian apparently. Right towards the end of the last level. Oh shit, with Streamer Bot not working, I gotta manually claim some of these rewards because I don't know if they're gonna claim on their own. Oh, Ledian. Oh, Ledian. Oh, Ledian, my Ledian. We're gonna be seeing Ledian soon. Wait, I just realized we're entering next week. We're gonna be entering August, and we're gonna be playing. Fuck, I never decided which Pokemon game. I never decided. I told myself I was gonna think on this month and decide because I'm torn between playing Black and White already or saving Black and White 1 and 2 for the last 2 Pokemon games we play this year. To like end out with a bang since everyone says those are like the best ones. I think I thought, I'll put it again. I was thinking about playing the Sun and Moon games, and I remember being torn on if I should just jump in. I know either way we're playing Moon because it has Ledian, and we're still talking about Ledian. And I'm getting a drink of water. Hey Ledian, can you sit down here for 1 second while I get a drink of water? I gotta think of more stupid fun like PNG Tour puppetry things to do. This is some of my favorite bits to just puppet around. Alright. This little bugoid, you know what, let's double check. We're gonna check Pokemon Sun and Moon Ledian. How easily can I get Ledian in this generation? And can I get him on my party immediately? Checking Cerebi. Sun and Moon. Oh shit, he's in both. And he's in the Ultra Games. And he looks like, oh, my throat. And it looks early on because it says Route 10 in the day, 20% chance. Oh, wait, Route 10. But it says level 24 to level 27. Wait, that doesn't sound early game. Where's Route 10? I have a feeling Route 10 is not early on if the average Pokemon is level 20. Okay, so let's check Lediba. Sun and Moon, Route 1. Yes, Lediba is basically first route. So, I don't even know the starters in Sun and Moon, if I'm gonna be real. What are the start? Wait, don't tell me. Gen 7 was Greninja. Is it Incineroar? Is 8 Incineroar, or is that also Greninja? I can't be asked to remember. Hell, I don't even really know what the Switch's starters are. So just Gen 6 was Greninja. Oh, fuck. Wait. Oh, yeah, Gen 6 is X and Y. Gen 7 is Sun and Moon, which I can't be asked to remember. Either way, our party early on, it's gonna be the starter, probably the water starter, because I usually fuck with those the most. It's gonna be Lediba. It's gonna be whatever early rock type I can get, because I guarantee you it's not a Pokemon game unless there's a cave within the first couple of routes. And if there's a cave, there's a rock with eyeballs I'm gonna pick up and find and shake around. Is Sun and Moon Alola? Is that when they wait, hold. Pokemon Gen 7. I'm googling. Ah, shit, it's Alola. That's when they introduced like the regional variants. I look up Pokemon Alolan variants. Like how many are those? Alolan form. I'm going on Bulbapedia RQ. List of Alolan forms. List of Alolan. Yo, shit, they got a Alolan Geodude. He looks stupid. But, oh, wait, shit, he's part electric. Cause he's like a magnet. Oh, that's cool. Sorry, hang on, wait, we'll pull this up on stream. I knew of some of these. This is still tangentially related to Ledian. Before you tell me we're supposed to be talking about Ledian, this is somewhat related. Because it's going to be talking about our starting party alongside Lediba / Ledian. Alolan Meowth I could do without. He kind of looks stupid, if I'm being honest. Alolan Dugtrio. Alolan. Oh. The power. Honestly, for the first time in any of these Pokemon games, I might intentionally go on my way for a Diglett Dugtrio just to have this. I don't understand why it's like that, but I love it anyways. Dark normal for... Oh, I mean, getting a Rattata would be... Executor looks super, but I love it. What is Execute? Oh, yep. Oh, yep. Yep. Look, it looks stupid, but it fits. It genuinely fits because he's actually a palm tree. I know regular Executor is kind of like a stubby palm tree, but like this is even more palm tree. And I love him because he's a Pokemon in Smash. He's in Sun and Moon. Fantastic. Not sure how I feel about Grimer and Muck. I'm also, God, I'm not a big fan of the Sandshrew and Sandslash. I like Sandshrew and Sandslash normally. I love them. Like, Sandshrew is genuinely, and Sandslash might be in my top 10 favorite Pokemon. It's very, very simple, but super effective. I'm not a fan of I like the typage. Like, that's fun typing difference. I'm not a fan of the designs. I think Alolan Sandshrew looks kind of dumb. Shiny Alolan Sandslash is just Sonic. What, does he turn like a dark blue? Hang on. sprites. Let's take a gander. Is that shiny? He doesn't look... Hello, Mwah over on YouTube. He doesn't look that much different. He's just a slightly darker blue. Yeah, I don't fuck with Alolan Sandslash as much. I don't hate him, but like when Sandslash is one of my top 10, I don't like the Alolan form too much. I like the concept of the Alolan Pokemon though. It is such a... It's a very interesting gimmick that I hope they do more of. Like, how many did they introduce? Violet can be obtained by transferring. Yeah. No, I think regional variants just makes a lot of sense. It's a good way to quote unquote introduce new Pokemon. I think Alolan Sandshrew. I understand what they're going for. I promise we're gonna keep this tangent brief so we can get back to the game when the ads are done. I get what they're going for. I think the head just looks kind of dumb. I don't know. I think regular Sandslash is already so simple, or Sandshrew is already so simple and lovable, that to then try it's a hat on a hat thing. You want to know what it looks like? And I'm gonna make this analogy real quick before the ads come. It looks like when people put their dogs in like those stupid costumes that they clearly don't like. This is what Alolan Sandshrew looks like to me. He looks like he's been stuck in a costume that he really doesn't want to be in. And I think that's why it bothers me. He doesn't look like he enjoys having that igloo on his head. And I feel empathy for Sandshrew because, you know, he's not my baby in the same sense of Ledian, but he's my baby in the sense of he's like maybe my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. Super simple but effective. It's those big doe eyes. I fall for them. Like, look at Ledian. Look at Ledian and his big stupid eyes. Let's pull up Ledian. Big stupid eyes. He's got nothing going on in there. That's why we love him. Ad break started. Well, might as well talk a little bit more about Ledian. Let me get another drink of water. I am excited to check out Pokemon Moon. Water, hang on. I don't know if it's going to be better to do normal Pokemon Moon or Ultra Moon. I can research that in the following week. Well, like leading up to it. I'm going to take a second to look at StreamerBot to figure out, what do you mean unknown? Why are you having issues connecting to OBS? Why are you like this, StreamerBot? Why do you hate me? Why am I going to have to spend time tomorrow? I was going to spend time tomorrow not finishing, but working on the Captain Wayne video. But no, StreamerBot has to be a little bitch and not connect to OBS correctly. It could entirely be OBS's fault. Like, maybe if I restarted OBS, it would connect. But I can't really do that because I am live. And that would be a terrible, terrible idea to do that midstream. But I've rambled and ranted to fill up the ad break time for the people over on Twitch. We're back from the ads. There we go. We perfectly timed that out. I generally didn't need to do too much padding for the rambling. Let's go ahead and close that back. But there, we talked about Ledian. He's great. I am so excited to play either Moon or Ultra Moon, depending on what I feel like at the time. Whatever I find out which one has what. Both have Ledian, so that's not going to be the determining factor here. For the first time ever, Wizard is not determining what Pokemon game he plays specifically by its inclusion of Ledian. First time. I ran right fucking into that because I am a genius. I have big brain. I have the largest brain ever seen on a wizard who streams Crash Bandicoot. And you can't test that because how many wizards can you name that have streamed Crash Bandicoot? Name one besides me. That's right, you can't. So I take that award by default. It's like how statistically, I can't prove it, but statistically, I'm someone's favorite white boy streamer. I don't know who. And I don't know how I specifically stack up to other white boy streamers in general, but I am someone's favorite, and thus I take solace in that. I poorly timed that. I was right at the end too. It's fine. Cortex Castle, look, I'm gonna say now, all stream tonight I've been like, I'm not worried about completion. I want to see if I can perfect Cortex Castle because it's a banger of a level and y'all are just wrong. Y'all are wrong when you talk about what the fuck? Why did I not jump on the cog? Cortex Castle, it's a banger. It's a hard level. Oh, is it hard? But it's a fun hard. It's like a, I don't know how else to describe it. It's the equivalent of like a sour candy. That's just kind of the Crash series as a whole. I don't know. That analogy makes no sense, and I know it doesn't make any fucking sense, and I don't rightfully care if it don't make any sense. I don't know how the hell I hit that one rat. And I'm just not gonna question it. There we go. Yes, Crash, celebrate while you can because I'm about to put you through the meat grinder in the form of Cortex Castle, and we're gonna see if I can perfect it. I'm not gonna spend too long. If I spend more than half an hour on trying to perfect it, we just call it and I move on, and I accept my terrible gaming skills. Stretching right before. All right, so that's on the docket of things I gotta get done tomorrow. On my off day, fix StreamerBot, look up the differences between Moon and Ultra Moon, and decide on how much that's gonna affect which one I play. Record the rest of the audio. Hang on.
This castle is a maze. I alone know all of its secret halls and passages. Like the one behind the portrait of Grandfather that opens when you press on his triangular fossa.
I'm letting the dialogue play a second. Finish recording the dialogue for the Captain Wayne video because script's done. Script's done on that video. How the fuck do I get up there? How in the hell do I get up there? Oh, just like that. Oh, I'm stupid. Up. Okay, so we're gonna reset. This is what I mean by this level is hard, but it's set up. Also, it has not that many crates compared to some of the other levels. It only has 170. It is hard, but a lot of it comes from. I love that level. Thank you, SNL Crash 4. It's my favorite level. I was just defending it. It's not my favorite, but I was defending this as being not as hard as a lot of people say. It's a lot more on the slow, thoughtful hard. A lot of it just comes down to needing to be very careful. No, okay. I like all the mask sections. I love the last section. Also restarting. I'm seeing if I can perfect it. You're new here, SNL. That is also such a strange thing. SNL Crash 4. You are a fan of this game specifically, and I respect it. Or maybe you're a fan of Wrath of Cortex specifically, and I respect that too. Every Saturday since December of last year, I've been slowly chipping away at and playing through all of the mainline Crash games. And we are wrapping up with this series of streams tonight with Crash 4. To get any expectations out of the way, because every time I bring it up to a new viewer, they ask, no, I am not 106%ing this game on stream. I would become a soggy piece of cardboard of a person if I tried doing that. It ain't happening. SNL is my clan tag, and I am a fan of this game. Well, I had to be sure. What if you were a fan of the other Crash 4? Bonk. Bonk. I mean, I don't think I've met anyone who is a specific fan of Wrath of Cortex. But, like, they could exist. I have 11 levels left till I 100%, 106%. Godspeed to you, soldier. Nothing but respect for you. Oh, fuck! Fuck! I forgot how fast those guys move. We're not gonna spend too terribly long trying to perfect this. My first Crash game ever played. What a strange introduction. My first Crash game was when I was but a young lad playing on my older sister's PlayStation 1. I'm pretty sure it was either CTR or just the very first Crash, because I know we owned both of them at the time. And I didn't care much for Crash 1 specifically, but I adored CTR. And CTR is still my absolute favorite Crash game in the entire series. As weird as that is to say that, yes, I like the Crash racing game more than any of the regular platformers. But it's how I feel. But also, as I was saying when playing this level, it's fun. It is a very fun challenge. CTR is fun. CTR is not only my favorite Crash game, but it's also like my absolute favorite racing game. Yep. Oh, come on! Come on! I can go through this entire game without dying. Kudos to you. You are a better person than I am. I was talking about it a bit. You're a little late to the conversation. No, genuine kudos to you. Genuine kudos. Like I said, utmost respect to anyone who has the time and patience to go for completion on this game. I have the time, I just don't have the patience. Specifically, my thoughts are, once you hit, I was just there, but I can never for the life of me remember the name of the world. Fucking hell, I hit that jump last time. God damn. The world where it reintroduces not Embryo, Oxide, where it introduces him and you have the boss fight with the two trophies. That is when I first played this game. That world onward was kind of hit the point of, I'm not even going to try and get all the crates in all these levels, because the Globulon 5 or whatever, it's like, it's something blank number. That's what the world, I'm on that world right now. That was when I first played this game. Also, okay, Cortex, I love you, buddy, but I'm very tired of listening to your voice lines over and over again. When I got to that world on my first blind playthrough of the game, like very first before this, that was when I hit the point of, I am done trying to get all the crates in these levels. I didn't succeed on all the previous levels, but it was Burglus Orbit is the world name. It's something. It's like Orbulon, Orbulus. Bullshit alien name and bullshit world that I really hated. Crash Landed might be one of my least favorite levels in the entire franchise. Crash Landed and Rush Hour are like my two levels. Okay. I don't know how I missed that, but it's fine. The snow dimension also sucks just for the advent of having bears repeating. Okay. Hup, hup, hup. Okay. Die. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, did you? Are you broken, sir? Are you, I've never seen this happen. I've never seen the game do that. Also, I wanted to check anything up here. Nope. My favorite dimension is the dinosaur one. Agapis, I think, right? That one's fine enough. I like it as a callback to Crash 3. Forgot how. Okay. Bonk. And then you gotta unfreeze and jump. Actually, no, my favorite is the one with embryo in it. Oh, wait, embryo. The Oriental dimension. That one's fun. That one's fun, except for Dragon On. Fuck that up. Dragon On is one of my least favorites, purely for it being the level that has the don't break a crate to get the color gem challenge. Like, that's kind of fucked up. Like, I got the blue gem first try. Again, kudos, and I promise I'm not being salty or sarcastic, but to me, it's like, thinking back to Crash 2, I believe, Crash 2 was the one that first had the get through this without, hang on, wait, I'm gonna try something. Nope. I'm trying to remember how to get through this bonus round. I'm so glad the bonus rounds don't count. Turtle Woods, yep. That worked in its benefit because it was a short, easy level towards the beginning of the game versus Dragon On, which, you know what, that name ain't wrong. Bonk, get that. I can't remember how you do this. I think you just jump on this and let it go, but then it's like, okay, yeah, you do just. Oh, these parts always scare me. The parts with the crates. Okay, so what is the order of operation here? What is the order of operations here? It's a scary order of operations, whatever it is. I think I jump on that. That blows up the nitro. And then I have to... Nope. Hell, hold on. Maybe I can fix it. Hold. No, I did do that wrong. I've been conditioned from the other bonus rooms. When I saw the outline crate over the other one, I thought, okay, so that's gonna spawn a metal block there. Because this game does that trick so often where you can't do the bonus room first try blindly if you fuck it up, because you will have no way of knowing. Nope, okay. I hit that last time. I know how to do it. Come on. Though, at this point, if I get through this bonus room and then die later on the level, I'm gonna just take the L so I can move on with my day. Oh, I got the Agapis dimension done full today? Damn, oh, so you were just playing today. Genuinely best of luck to you. I have plans that off stream I'll probably go through and beat this game 106%. It's just that I'm not going to do it on stream because, again, I will become a frail old man. I don't even know what that exclamation point hits. Okay. I'm only 43 hours in. Damn. Hup. Oh, what? My thumb slipped! I had it right! I just didn't hit that double jump at the end, goddamn! Only 43 hours in. How many hours? Okay, it'll be unfair if I clock hours on here because I initially played through this whole game front to back on my PlayStation, so I'd have to check hours there. On Steam, I'm currently at 7.5 hours, so you know what? It sucks that you're only here now, because I would have loved to have chats with you throughout the whole series of Crash streams, since you seem to be very knowledgeable and knowable on them. The whole thing with these Crash streams is I did them because growing up, I had only played the original trilogy, and CTR were like the only games I really played through. And then I played through It's About Time when it came out. And then late last year in December, I decided, you know what? What if I just play through all the games, you know, see how bad do they truly get? And oh boy, Crash fans were not kidding with how bad some of this shit gets in like Titans, Crash of the Titans, Crash Boom Bang, Crash Tag Team Racing. I have every time relic from Crash 1 to 3, and I'm working on 4. I have most of the platinum relics on 3, I'm pretty sure. And 10 dev relics, I think. Dev relics I'm never gonna work towards. In the future, I have plans, you know, if you're around then. Someday in the future, I've talked about doing a series of streams where I come back to the Crash games specifically to get all the platinums. I'm scared for when I eventually do that, because I made it as a promise. So that means eventually someday I'm gonna have to keep that promise. Hup. Hup, hup, hup. Oh, wait, what do you mean one? Wait, what one? Oh, I got really scared. I was like, wait, what one? Woo! Woo, boy. Okay, we're gonna pause there a second after we're through this little screen. I gotta get a drink of water and clear my throat after that. Fuck. All right. Refreshing. All right, so we're officially at the point, if I die on the level now, I'm taking the L and we're moving on. I'll see if I can get all the crates. And, you know, die in less than 3. Okay. I have a YouTube video with Dingo Dial level that I got sub 55-second time relic on. Okay. Yep, and immediately I died there because I missed time shit. Yep, I'm taking that L. Sucks, but like, yep, I was supposed to do that. For some reason in my head, I was like, oh, I could just jump on it in normal speed. It's like, no. Okay, we can also unmute Cortex now, since we're getting to dialogue we haven't heard like 20 times.
What is it? Am I seeing double? Ventrio, quickly!
I'm letting the dialogue play.
Hologram access.
Oh fuck! I didn't do the slide jump right. No, we missed the dialogue. Doesn't Embryo just genuinely be like, oh fuck, I'm not paid enough to deal with this, and just kind of leaves them? Do you know how to do the speed glitch with the... I did not know there was a speed glitch. I didn't even know. Any glitches with this game that I know about are accidental, and ones I've discovered on my own. Kills you. Jeff the kills you. Bonk. Alright. Okay. Oh fuck, wait. Okay, I was worried that I needed to keep Akano for that, and that I had fucked myself up. Hip. There we go. You time a triple spin with the Dark Matter spin, it launches you so far. Well, I don't have the triple spin yet, so I will keep that in mind when we unlock that. Okay. Bonk. And we gotta do this section with all the flippy floppy gravity bullshit. Turn you, and then you. There we go. Hey, there we go. That's how I got Depth Time on Tranquility Falls level. Is it fair for me to think that's unfair for the devs to possibly account for glitches for dev times? up. Fuck, I fucked that up, but it's fine because I had a mask. The height on those. Woo, woo. Oh, the dev views. Yeah, I feel like that's a little unfair in my opinion, just a little bit. Like, I'm thinking back to, I've not done it by myself, but I know back in Wrath of Cortex, there's the bit in Gold Rush where you like, oh fuck, wait, have I fucked that up? No, it's fine. There's a bit in Gold Rush where you have to like glitch out of bounds using Aku Mask where you normally can't.
There, that'll shut me up.
Okay, how do I? There. Okay. There we go. This part, I do remember really liking this part because it's just, it's such a fun. It's so fun. It feels like such a good culmination of all the powers. Hold. That was also super satisfying to first find when I first played, because it's like it's that one is one of the most cleverly hidden in my opinion, because it's like realistic to find. I'm saving this level as my final level. Fair. Okay, how do I not like this, maybe? Oh, yes, like that, apparently. Okay. Okay. Oh, no, god damn it. I fumbled up, and I fumbled again. God. Something about Lani Loli's ability fumbles me because I can never get a grasp on when I need to hit it. Woo! Nice. Seeing double is going to tick me out. Which one's seeing double? Is that the one? Okay, hang on. Sorry. I'll do it. My favorite mask is the upside down one. I like it. Oh! No! Wait! That was unfair because the game didn't let me get a Kano there. It's fine. I'm just kind of dicking around at this point. I want to see. Can I stand on this? Yes, I can. At this point now, the game is just kind of rubbing the salt in the wound of me fucking this whole level up. It's all going downhill! I know for a fact I've done this level in my own time. Drink water. Okay, we're pausing and getting a drink of water. Great time to pause. Great time to pause and get a drink of water. Good. Calm, refreshed. I've gotten the perfect relic on this level before. I did it back on PlayStation. I know I did. So I know that I specifically am capable of doing it. It's not a question of is it doable. I know I can do it. I don't know how people play on the infinite lives, no offense. Because, I don't know. Up, it keeps me sane. Okay. I am not that hardcore of a Crash gamer. Woo! Woo! Thinkables the fun out of it. It allows me to have fun. If I can put it. No offense to you. I literally just said it a bit earlier because someone brought up the infinite lives thing. I don't know how much of this game I would have gone through with the finite lives because some of the sections are just that frustrating. Technically, I have infinite lives because I'm always at 99. Fair. You know what? Fair. Yeah, it's seeing double. remember if I ended up if I ever played this level, because admittedly, I'm not too big of a fan of the alternate character scenarios. I think my favorite might be Dingodile, but like even then, Cortex and Tana sections I just don't care for all too much. I've never played the Cortex levels. But they're fine. They're fine. I think I've literally only played the mandatory Cortex level. I never went out of my way to play any of the side paths for him. I played through a couple of Dingodile side ones because I like how Dingodile controls. It feels like a unique take on the Crash formula. Tana and Cortex are just Yeah, you have 406%. Here we are, the final boss fight. All right, everyone. I'm definitely gonna die on this. Like, I'm playing this loose. The final fight and the final Crash Saturday stream. It really does suck that I'm meeting you, SNL, before, like, at the end here. Belly flop the things that shoot to one-shot it.
Any idea how stubborn I used to be?
Yes.
I need to stop him from making you. But I can't kill him because that would kill me.
The things that come out of the floor?
That means I'll have to kill
I'll
you.
keep that in mind. Because I remember I struggled on this fight a little bit when I first played. Oh, yep, he takes all of them.
Did you jump on the shoot-o-matic? Cheater!
Oh, yeah, no, I remember. I remember you have to jump on them and you have to like do it 3 times normally. I guess I just never thought about doing belly flop on them because, you know, that's a little bit of a risk.
And accept non-existence.
It's one of those things where it's like, am I really gonna risk doing the belly flop when I could just jump? I do. I really love this bit though of him using all the masks against you. I almost just jumped into the blue.
Time out, time out.
Yeah, sure, Cortex, time out.
Annihilate, fire!
All right. Good job.
I can smell your fleas boiling.
Good job, Cortex. You're missing me completely.
Careful.
Dang ads. Oh, sorry. I can't tell. Oh, fuck.
Yes, your whole world is upside down. Confused?
No.
Disoriented? I can see your tiny brain
No,
cells
I'm
lying
not
to
disoriented, Cortex, because I recognize colors. And you've decided to color code your lasers.
Stop that!
Oh, no! Okay, god damn it. One death. When we're back from the ad, I'll have to explain the one death.
Unbelievable!
Are we back from the ads and I get to explain how I've gotten one death in that short time? 7 minutes of ads right now. I'm sorry. I'm out. Yeah, oh, fuck. I forgot how that one moved.
Slowly. Ready, set. Cower before Cortex.
Having to remember. Stand on the corner? I don't want to stand on the corner. I mean, I kind of have to now. Up. Come on, Cortex, can you pick up the pace? I died during the lasers part because I accidentally mistimed a double jump and just fell right into a hole right as it opened up. Yep. Bonk.
Go!
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Rude.
Get the hell out of here.
Enough. I'm bored of your shenanigans.
Of course you are. Now I gotta remember what this one does. Having to remember on the fly what all of them do is also a fun challenge. Whew. There we go. Where did the assistant spawn in? Right there. Oh, multiple. He's spinning just like me. There we go.
Like this.
And
No, no.
I remember the first time I played was on a Switch, and I was so happy I beat him. I just think it was a really satisfying. It is a very satisfying boss fight. I love boss fights that use your powers against you. They don't come up too often, especially not in Crash, but like, it's such a fun trope.
Must have taken a hit to the old temporal lobe. But a fallen foe can only mean one thing. It came to blows, and I won! My new general's first order of business will be to dispose of you.
The load times. I'm glad I didn't play any of these on Switch. But keep in mind, I played... Oh, wait. This part I remember really loving watching.
Explains a lot.
I mean, to be fair, it doesn't make a lot of sense because that's clearly the Insane Trilogy version.
Looks like somebody.
But like, whatever.
needs a little time out.
Sorry, I'm letting the cutscene play out.
Cause any trouble.
Enjoy the end of the universe!
And they just banished him. Forever. See ya.
Dingo's Diner is back and ready for you. Say good day to delectable dishes inspired by my...
I'm also happy Dingo gets a happy ending. I wish they would have used an Insane Trilogy skin. I think it would have looked... That would have been neat.
For delicious. Warning, D is a failing sanitation grade and does not stand for delicious.
That would have been neat, but I feel like the art style clash. It's what I was saying a second ago. It's like, that's clearly the Insane Trilogy. Also this little bit about him realizing, hey, wait a minute, I can just relax. On a nice big beach with a nice big drink and ladies with nice big bags of ice for my head. Happy ending for all.
You're in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Until the 100% where the mask is live. Yeah, I've seen that cutscene on its own just because I wanted to see what it was. Oh shit, yeah. I'm trying to piece what that was for a second. In memory. Oh, and there it is. There's Crash 4.
Been a work of fiction. Any similarities to any marsupials, talking masks, dingo alligator hybrids, or evil science guys with weirdly shaped heads, living or dead, is purely coincidental. You should not have played this game if you suffer from Wumpa allergy. Crash.
Okay. I was gonna let the credits play, but I genuinely did not remember it talking over the whole thing when I beat it. Like, I do not remember that at all. Oh, Crash 4. Triple spin unlocked, yay. What to do about Crash 4? Because I got a lot of thoughts about this game. Oh yeah, beat the game. Bandaged up. Because they knew. Oh, what was I about to say about load times? Because I don't want to lose all my trains of thought. I didn't play the Insane Trilogy or this on Switch, but I did play CTR Nitro Fueled on Switch, and yeah, the load times are atrocious. I have 3 extra skins than you, apparently. Oh, probably for like extra collectible shit that I haven't done yet. Bones. I'm gonna put on the bones. His funny bones. Awesome bones. So sometime in the future, over on the YouTube side, I'm gonna do a big old, no, the bottom 3 that are missing, I have them. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's why I went back and forth like this. Oh yeah, there is a fake crash scan. I forgot. So that's 6 all the way down. Yeah. On the YouTube side of things, in the future, I'm gonna do a big old ranking of all the crash games I played for this whole series, and I'm still a bit stumped. I'm still a bit stumped on where I put this game. Because you can attest, SNL, as you're working towards 106%, is a robot version and caveman version. Oh. And a gamer version. Well, I'm not too upset that I don't have a gamer crash. I really love this game overall, but where it falls, in my opinion, amongst a few other issues I have with it, is the 100%, is like the full completion grind is way too much. Top 1? I would say, so here's my take on this. If we were just ranking this purely on the front end playthrough, maybe, like genuinely top 1. Maybe underneath Crash Team Racing for me. 3 is my favorite. 3 is very good. My current top 3, if we're not counting this one, is Warp. No, okay, my favorite is still CTR. And I know that's weird to say. It's CTR, Warped, and 2. Those are like my top 3 in the series. 3 wins by the motorbike levels. I honestly am not too big on the motorbike levels, if I'm being honest. I really like the jet ski levels you get with Coco more. But they're still fun. They're still fun in their own right. But on this game, on the topic of this game, if we're counting this, if we only counted the front to end playthrough of all the levels and doing some of the completion stuff, easily top 3, maybe better than CTR. But I really do just hate the grind of 100%. I hate how you have to replay so many of the levels over and over again just for the sake of padding it out. It is way too much padding. I'm gonna be honest, Crash 4 is the easiest game out of all of them. If that's how you feel, I'm not gonna tell you you're wrong. That's opinion. It's all opinions. In my opinion, it is one of the most frustrating when it comes to its completion. I think a lot of its levels, it comes down to, I said it earlier before you were here in the chat, I think so many of the levels should have been cut down. So many of them are so long. Like, they are way longer than what they need to be. And that leads to them being a bit more frustrating where, like, I don't know how to put it into words. I'll figure it out when I eventually rank them. I hope Crash 5 amps it up a little. I hope not. I hope it goes back to the standard that the original trilogy had of only 1 or 2 gems per level, a crystal, and the relic. I think having the whole multiple gems per level system is just a bit much. The levels are way too long if you're going for completion. The flashback tapes, I like them in concept, but the fact that they end up placing them like towards the end of the level, meaning that you, I mean by how hard the levels are and platforming. I mean, pure platforming on their own, some of these levels aren't that bad. I think that's a little hard to gauge. I think something like Toxic Tunnels, especially the multi-gem, is one of the harder sections. Or Bears Repeating, specifically the part when you are riding the polar bear, especially on launch. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I saw a thing that they patched that later on to like make the hitbox on the polar bear easier to hit all the crates. But getting all the crates on Bears Repeating is one of the most infuriating parts of this whole game, and one of my least favorite parts of any Crash game. I remember seeing something that they did. I played this game around launch. I played it within the launch window, and I tried so many times to get all the crates on Bears Repeating, and I remember giving up at one point and seeing the thing that was like, oh hey, they patched it. Building bridges almost made me want to delete the game. Which one is building bridges? Hang on. Oh, that one. Oh. And that also comes into play of why I don't like the side levels too much. I think if you just played as Tana and you did her whole thing and then the level ended, that'd be fine. But the fact that you have to play as Tana, do her whole thing, and then play the end portion of the level, I managed to get plat time first try. You are so lucky. I think just for shits and giggles, so another thing about streams, I usually only stream about 3 hours long when I do these streams just because, you know, it's a good time. I think just for fun, let's see if we can go back and do the platinum time on like the first level now that I have the triple spin. I went and did it without the triple spin and got a gold time. I know a plat without the triple spin on this is probably possible, but let's just see for shits and giggles. Not the first level, it is the hardest. It's not that bad. Nah, this isn't Crash. This isn't Crash GBA 2. Hi Cortex, bye Cortex. But also chat for everyone who doesn't play Crash games. Am I not doing it right? Nope, there it is. There's the triple spin. Maybe we'll do the second level in a second. So for viewers who have been watching from the older games, or anyone watching the VODs, you would know in the older games, you would hold down a button to do the run. And that's how you would get the faster times. This game, I don't like the triple spin concept. Why could it not just be a run? You'll have to learn how to link the slide spin and triple. Yeah. And I think it sucks so much. Actually, fuck it, sure. We'll do the second level. It sucks because in the original trilogy, or okay, more Crash 3 and CTR, the time trials are like my favorite bits of the game because you're speed running on a very casual level, but you're still speed running, and it's such a fun concept. But they ruined it in this by having the triple spin because it's such an infuriating way to build speed. Having it be a run button makes more sense, and I don't know why I feel like they wouldn't have needed to change much, but let's see if I can get and nope, already mistimed. It has killed me so many times. It does. I don't want to say this because this sounds mean and I'm not a game dev, but it feels like they didn't think it through. It genuinely doesn't feel like they thought through how the triple spin would actually factor into levels. And that sounds very mean to say, I'm aware. Well, I fucked up the timing, so because, you know, they think, oh yeah, you spin a lot through the levels. Not when you're time trialing, because you're trying to be careful. If you double jump while getting only the third spin, you get no boost. Yep. And it's so frustrating. And above all else is maybe my least favorite aspect of this game, more so than the frustrating level design or any other issues I have. Because again, I love the platinum times in these games. I love going for them. Most in CTR because, you know, I just love that game so much. I wish Jet Tornado Spin would have stayed. I wouldn't have even, just specifically, I would have preferred. I really would have just preferred if it was the run button, and I don't know why they thought this was a good alternative. Like this is the most angry video game nerd, what were they thinking I've ever felt with anything in a Crash game, because what were they thinking with this? Come on, apparently it requires more skill. But like, you're already putting in the skill by speeding through the stage. Why would you then make another skill check on top of that? Also, I reset because I missed. Why does this take so long to? Yep. That's also me remembering that it's also much faster to just die than it is to hit restart. PS5 takes 3 seconds. That's why I love PS5. Well, I'm playing on PC. And on PS4 Pro, it also takes a bit if you drink of water. Hang on. All right, this is gonna be the last of my wars. So that's gonna be the last time we're gonna redeem this tonight, because after this, I'm probably gonna go to sleep. No more water. My bottle is empty. It's empty. So I humbly ask that we don't request to drink more water, because I don't want to. I don't want to pause and go refill my water bottle just to come back to do this. I don't even know how many attempts we're gonna do at. I don't even know how many attempts we're gonna do at this tonight, because, like I said, I usually only stream for about 3 hours. I get tired. I am only human. I don't like that the ghost is ahead of me. Why isn't he triple spinning? It's midnight for me, lol. Why did I grab back onto it? Wait, did I lose Aku Aku? How? That's Sapphire time. Oh, I gotta be a lot faster than the Sapphire. What? I was spinning, game. Yeah, it is midnight for me too. I suppose let's see if I can do my usual stream schedule thing. For new viewers, just my stream schedule is Mondays and Tuesdays. I stream from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. roughly. And again, that can change with the time and how I'm feeling and all that jazz. And on Fridays and Saturdays, I stream from 9:30 to half past midnight. I told my soon-to-be GF I was going to sleep at 8. Soon-to-be. Ooh, we got a heartthrob here. Also, I know I missed a time crate. I don't care enough. Die! Me die! I die! Rah, 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 rah. I turn into a caveman. That's gonna be something you'll see a lot. When I get angry at games, I turn into caveman. It happens. There we go. That's a good start. Hup. Hup, hup, hup. Ah! Okay. Ooh. I don't even know if it fully gets the stress out there, Cool Gamer. Also, I couldn't quite catch that whole message because it was a little long. When we let our parents meet, we'll be together, which will be soon. Well, I hope it all works out for you there, SNL. I'm already not doing as fast as I should be. I swear this one's easier than the first. I mean, I don't even remember if I got the first level's plat or anything. I was just like, oh, I'll do it because it's the first level. Sure, you know what? Sure, invincibility, spin through it. Hip. Hip, hip, hip. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. No, I mean when I played on my own. Why did that kill? I was so close to the top that it should have just popped me up. It should have been like, hey, don't worry about it. You know, you were close enough. We'll count it. I've plat up until the space dimension. Hup. I think I gave up kind of early on in trying to get plats in this game when I initially played on PlayStation, when it kind of dawned on me how long and arduous some of these levels were going to be. Not Cortex Castle. Cortex Castle is one I'm not super confident in being able to get, but I'm at least a little confident, and just because I at least really like Cortex Castle. I bumped the fucking belly flop button. I plan to get all the dev times. Genuinely, good fucking luck. I do think, you know, since we're on the topic of time trials, it's kind of fucked up that they put completion of this game. What? Why did that happen, Cash? Fucked up that they put the completion of this game behind plat when every other game in the classic trilogy is okay with you just getting gold to get completion. Just added on to Crash 4's other sins. As much as I love this game, it's why I'm gonna have such a hard time ranking this game amongst all these others, because as much as it gets right, it does a lot that frustrates me. I've plat to do as well, so I don't feel your pain. No. All right, this last run through, because I am getting big tired. Hip. Not an optimal start, but who cares about being optimal? Hip. I remember someone coming into chat, and I brought this up earlier, and being like, oh, what do you mean this is a frustrating game? You said you really like it. It's like, well, you gotta consider all of the surrounding stuff. No, I know this isn't fast, but like... Bump. Grab this. Alright. I could have been invincible if I kept the mask through here. If I remember right, this is like the last section anyways. I'm not gonna look at chat for a minute while I run through this. So sorry, I'm not ignoring you. I am just locked in. I'm fine with losing a mask there. And there, I just can't lose another one. Never mind, I get one, so it makes up for it. No, except for plat, I think. I hope so. If I get to the end and it says gold still, I'm gonna cry when I go to bed tonight. You're fucking kidding me. I could have hit those crates and gotten it. Damn you, Toys for Bob. Sorry, dude, nah, it's okay. I feel like an ape. So I'm sending it to ape. I don't know why. That's funny to me. Ape. That kind of epitomizes. No, okay. I can't say that epitomizes, because there were many cases throughout the Crash 3 playthrough where I was like 1 second off from the gold time, or when I was aiming. You know what? this game can't hurt me with its platinum times because I managed to, not first try, but I managed to get platinum time on levels like fucking Droid Void back in Wrath of Cortex. When I was only aiming for gold, I managed to get platinum. So you know what? I'll take those wins. I will take the W's when I can and accept the L's when I can. Dev time is 32 seconds. Evil game. Banish it to the pits. God, this is such a hard game to talk and to weigh against the others. My final verdict as we wrap up stream and as we wrap up Crash Saturdays. I'm 0.20 seconds off. I do feel that pain being slightly off from the time. It's a pain every Crash fan feels. I gotta do this wrap up quick because ads are gonna be starting in a minute now, according to the me in chat. Crash Saturdays are over. I joined too late. I mean, yeah. If you want, you can check out on the YouTube side. Every stream is archived. They're not in any playlist or anything, but like every stream is there if you want to go back and binge watch all of it. And like eventually I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna do a big video taking all the footage and taking all my experience playing through all these games and ranking all 16 of them was the final number, because I did the original trilogy, CTR, and Watch You Struggle Lol. To be fair, some of the games I didn't beat because I really did not feel like it. Like I didn't beat Crash Bash, I didn't beat Crash Boom Bang. I gave them each one stream. I didn't beat Crash Purple. Those were all cases of I don't want to play through these games for more than one stream. I'm simply here to catalog them to show I have played them. So we did original trilogy, CTR, Crash Bash, Wrath of Cortex, Nitro Kart, the 3 GBA games if you count Purple. Have a good night, Lil. Enjoyed the stream. Well, the part I was in. Yeah, thank you for joining. I hope you did enjoy. I'm not going over it. Tune in Monday. I don't know what the stream schedule is gonna look like Monday. I'll figure that out tomorrow amongst all the other things. I'm gonna go to bed. Until next time, folks, it's the same stupid wizard you love. It's the same. Oh, the ad break. Oh well, I'll go ahead and do the outro. It's the same stupid wizard you love. It's the same channel you love. I've been your host for the evening, and I hope you all had a wonderful time because, despite my grouching, I know I did. And that I see you all in the next one. Good night, everyone.